Hello everyone, it's Bakunaga, and today is a special day. We're watching the character trailer of former third-ranking member of the Fatui Harbingers and Sandrone's personal rage baiter, our moon goddess, Columbina Hyposelenia! Can't believe she's releasing tomorrow. And right on schedule, her trailer just came out. I have no idea what to expect. This is not Krai's Archon, no, not Krai's moon goddess. So I'm ready for peak. Without further ado, let's watch character trailer Columbina to Where She Flies. What? She has balloons? Wait, is this in the other side or... What's the sand? Wait, the stars? Wait, is she wishing? Ooh, this is in Silver Moon Hall. Her blindfold. There's a moon. Oh, it's a waltz. This is like a stage play. The Fatui. Is this like a retelling of her life? What? Wait, this is the Moon Festival. Oh, the mix of 2D and 3D. Who's playing the piano? That's the Taurus silhouette though. What is going on? This is like... It's literally like a stage play. Like a ballet. Whoa. That's your ult! She's taking this one up. But wait, is this supposed to be Rarer and Dottore? This is just like a ballet. It kind of reminds me of like the Swan Lake. And here she's singing. What are the strings symbolize something. Yeah, Whoa, there's more. Is this maybe her dreaming in the other side? The strings are cut. Wait, that's their splash art. This is the first time they've done this, like a splash art at the end. Why does that look like a curtain, like the curtain fall, like when the curtains go down at the end of a play? Alright, let's go back and take a look at this again, because there's a lot of details here that we can interpret, because this whole trailer is basically like a stage play. Okay, so it starts with her with balloons, and you can interpret this as like, it's her birthday, this is her birth. So if I remember correctly, she came down or was incarnated somehow. So maybe she incarnated here in Silver Moon Hall. And the first people she interacted with, and she came down to Tevat. And the first people she interacted with was the Hyperborean, I think. the ancestors basically of the people on Hishi Island. And as you saw there, it looks like that's the moment she first got her blindfold, if you can call it a blindfold. I don't think it blinds anything, but yeah, that's what she wears on her eyes while they're closed. And I'm not sure what the doves symbolize, but maybe it's her fellow Seelies because she's an angel. And I mean, in Genshin, like gods can ascend. You can ascend as a god from another type of being, right? So I'm guessing, I don't remember if this is a correct lore or not, but I'm guessing she's like a Seelie who ascended into like moon god status. But when she first touched into Tivat, I'm guessing that's like her saying goodbye to her Seelie people, because they all fly away while she's grounded, I guess. So here we are. The first people here, they have horns. So if you see they have horns on their head. So I think these are the Hyperborean people, ancestors of Lauma. And if you remember from the Archon quest, she was basically worshipped as Kutar. So they worshipped her as the moon goddess, but she didn't really like know what to make of it. So she just kind of did whatever she wanted. And at some point, she didn't really want to stay there. Like, so here we have, I guess, the doves. I thought they symbolized the Seelies, her Seelie people, but it seems like maybe it's just her herself. So we see her like escape that life. So she basically left the Hyperborean world, or people, and joined the Fatui. So these people should be Fatuis here. I think I recognized the Fatui kind of look when the first time we watched it. Okay, so I went back to the beginning of this segment because if you notice the way they treated her here, it's basically what the Fatui did. They just kind of kept her. She didn't really do anything. She was in the organization. She was number 3rd rank. But if you see here, every time she wanted to do something, she was basically blocked at every turn. And just kind of contained. So basically, not knowing what else to do, she just stayed in the Fatui, but they also just like never let her do anything. And now that I see this, I think the feather symbolizes some of her free will. She was reaching for it. And then when she left the Fatui, she came back to Hishi Island to not cry. And I think in this scene, which is a scene during the Moon Festival, I think the Moon Festival was the happiest like she's ever really felt. And so like in her, I'm guessing this is kind of like a dream she's having, or some kind of like inner reflection. She sees this place as like her freedom, but like right now her freedom is sort of contained. Oh, I just realized, ever since she was born, every people that she met sort of contained her freedom in some way. So first at Hyperborea, she was worshipped like a god, so she had like to basically conform to their expectations. And then when she left, she joined the Fatui, and they basically just kept her like a caged bird. And then when she left again, so over here, she felt freedom for the first time. But then what do we see next? That's basically Dottore playing the piano. So it's like, finally, she gets to be free. She wants to return to the moon. And then there he is, the Fatui coming back to contain her. And then... Wait, I just realized, no, this, I thought this was already the Dottore scene, but no, this was the beginning still. Like basically at Luna 1, it showed like Dottore on the piano was basically like Dottore's plans in the background, sort of accompanying the events, right? And in here we have the Wild Hunt. During the Wild Hunt attack, when River basically personally came after her, And you see the piano being played at the same time. Right there. That means all the events that have come to pass could have had Dottoro's hand in it, right? But then this new figure that I thought at first I thought it was Dottore, but looking at this again, look at the tails, the tail cloths in the back. This is the Traveler. Normally I would say it's Aether, but there's two tails, and if you saw Lumine's skin, it has the same color now with the two tails. So I think this either Traveler, not necessarily Aether. And so this is like her first, I guess, close friend, or no, more like a savior kind of figure. And then her eyes open. So maybe this is like her realizing that her freedom is near. Like someone's helping her to be free of all the things that have been shackling her. So this, I think, is rarer. He's got the purple magenta color of the Wild Hunt. And this is basically depicting the time when we saved her from, or we helped her gain enough power to defeat the Wild Hunt and banish Rarer to the other side of the Moon Gate. But then, here comes Dottore again playing the piano. And so when she feels like she's finally gonna be free, we see her wrapped in strings again. Almost like it's useless. You know, like she finally gets to be free, but now she's trapped again. And now she's just asleep on the other side. But this time her wings are out. So maybe... And here, the strings are cut and she disappears. So maybe it's hinting that in the story, we'll finally free her, or she'll come back at some point and... and maybe she'll finally be free. And this is the first time I think we've ever had the splash art just showcased at the end of the trailer. And it's a beautiful splash art. This trailer was really cool. They've done something they've never done before. Well, I can't say completely that they've never done it before, because they've always done like crazy interpretations of the story, depending on which character it is. Like, for example, we got Kinich, right? His whole trailer was basically like a video game, because as a Dendro character, he has access to like the digital looking Dendro powers, and Hao is basically like an 8-bit character. So it makes sense for his theme to be kind of gamey. And also Furina's trailer was basically a silent film in the beginning, and then it went through all the different kinds of films, and it even went into like being a musical, which is another genre of film. So Hoyo does like playing with genres when it comes to trailers. For this trailer though, it's very interesting. They went back to theater, and considering she's another Hydro, but like I would say Hydro Archon, but not really an Archon because she's more like the moon goddess, you know? But she's basically not Krai's Archon, and they went back to the theater. This was basically a ballet. And in ballets, they have a whole choreography just really depicting the whole story of something. So, wow, we got the ballet performance, stage ballet play of Columbina Hyposelenia's birth and journey until now. I'm so excited. I can't wait to pull for her tomorrow. I'm also really excited about the story. I have no idea what's gonna happen. How are we gonna bring Columbina back? Is Riri gonna come back from the other side? He got showcased here too. And how are we gonna beat Dottore? He's basically like almost like a demiurge, right? He's like a false god, a false moon god now. But that's it for this video. Are you pulling for Columbina? Did you like her trailer? Let me know in the comments what you think. And to stay tuned for future videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye!